Hey guys, welcome to today's video. Today, I would like to discuss this concept of hustle and grind mentality as well as work-life balance and really discuss and give you insights on why it's good and why it's bad and also finding this middle ground in between that's actually way more productive, empowering and, long-term, not just, just working hard for a couple of months and completely burning out or not working at all and just relaxing all the time. So yeah, without further ado, let's just dive right into the video. So what motivated me in the first place to record this video is that I've seen a lot on social media and also throughout the years and throughout my career in consulting and helping other people with peak performance. I've seen that a lot of people buy into this hustle culture mentality and they believe that it's the only way for them to succeed and win in this game of business or grow their career, right? And to be honest with you, I believed in that too, because when I was starting my first business 4 years ago, I believed that the only way to make this work is to work long hours, grind, and essentially give it my all and just make business my focus, nothing else, right? And yeah, I was able to sustain that for a couple of weeks, maybe a couple of months, but then I started to feel really, really bad. And when I was talking to my clients right now, they have been experiencing the same thing. And they started to burn out because after such an intensive period of work and only work, you essentially forget about everything else. Like you forget about taking care of your sleep, your nutrition, your body, your mind, also spending time with your family, with your loved ones, and then just start to feel so empty and sometimes even depressed, and the health problems are incoming, and then everything just starts to fall down, right? And then there is other side of the spectrum, which is the work-life balance. Some people preach that that's the key to success. Like you have to do this because you have to balance your well-being as well as work, and you cannot make everything around work, right? And to some extent, I believe that because it's really important to take care of yourself, but to be honest with you, from experience, or at least these are my insights. We all have different opinions about things, but this is from my experience and from what I've noticed working with clients, even on myself, and in this space in general, is that the best way to go about these things is, instead of being so obsessed with balance and trying to balance things out, instead you can have some seasons in your life where you're very focused on one thing, and then after the season you're focused on the other thing, right? There is one way to do it. So for example, there are 3 months of the year, so 1 quarter, you just go all in on your business, right? So you don't go out, you don't hang out with people, you don't travel, you're not on a vacation, you just lock yourself in a room and you work. Okay. And after those 3 months, you accomplished your KPIs, you accomplished your goals, and you were in this monk mode, you could call it. Then after that season, it could be 3 months, 6 months, 2 months, 1 month, whatever that might be for you, but it could be the case. And after that period, after that season, you can have a season of wind down. You can have a season of traveling, being with people, relaxing, and just doing whatever you want without even have to worry that, I have to work. Because from what I've noticed, when I tried this concept of work-life balance, I was actually feeling even worse if I was working and pushing myself, because I felt like I had so much time in the world, and when I was relaxing, so yeah, when I wasn't working actually, I felt like I had this whole time in the world and I don't know what to do with it. I don't know how to fill the space. Of course, I was working on myself, working on my, expanding my mind, working on my body and ensuring I'm okay and healthy, spending time with my family, traveling and stuff like that. That was fine, right? But if, the more I did it, and then I was not like bored or something. I just missed my work, because my work gives me fulfillment. It gives me, it's my vision to build this business to a certain level, help people, spread the mission. So I felt like something was missing, and I didn't feel okay, right? I felt like, yeah, I cannot be doing this all day, I cannot be doing this for a week. I actually recorded a video on this channel. If you go to my vlog number 2, I talk about how I took a break for a month, or 3 weeks, actually 21 days, almost a month. And I was talking about how difficult that was for me, because I was used to the constant grind. I was used to being in the trenches every single day, right? But yeah, as I mentioned in the video, I was burning out a little bit. So it wasn't really productive, to be working constantly, because I had to take such a long break. And that made me think as well, which I'm going to cover in this video. I just want to finish this point. On the other side, when you are working, you may be thinking about, you're relaxing. So you want to balance things out. When you're working, you want to ensure you have enough time to relax, and it's like constantly up and down, up and down. At least that's how I see it. That's how I feel. But with the season thing, having seasons in your life, you can focus on one thing only and nothing else, right? And that doesn't it won't give you this sense of fear of missing out, on the sense of that I have to do something else right now. There's no balance, right? But some people say that it can be very unhealthy, but to be honest, there is a better way to go around this. You just need to really ask yourself, what is it that you want? Do you want to There are two options you can go about it. Number one, do you want to have a business that runs without you? Everything is systemized, streamlined, optimized, and you can work 4 hours a day or even 4 hours a week, you know, and make progress, make more money, help your clients, help your customers, and grow that way. Or the second option is to optimize yourself for working long days without burning out, right? Which leads me to the point of the whole video and why there is a middle ground is because if you choose the second option, right, to optimize yourself, your mind, your body, your work, your efficiency to a point where you can work, let's say 10 hours a day without burning out, then you can sustain it, let's say for 7 days a week, right? I'm going to tell you how is that possible because I actually tested out myself because I was really tired and really sick of, not being able to do what I love the most, the work 7 days a week because I thought I have to take the rest day, right? But it doesn't have to be that way. If you truly love what you do, if you really want to do it and you're fulfilled by your work, you don't have to necessarily take a whole day off. You can. I'm not saying there is a good way or bad way. It's really depending on who you are as a person and what do you want. That's why I told you there are two options you can go about it, right? So if you want to work, let's say 7 days a week, because you really love what you do and you want to find that middle ground between, hustle and also work-life balance, then it's called like a healthy hustle, right? Meaning that you can work, let's say 8, 10, 11 hours a day, but also you take care of your body and your mind. You need to ensure that if you want to do it, if you want to sustain it without burning out for longer periods of time, you need to take care of your body by going to the gym, by doing any form of exercise, as well as walking daily, taking care of your nutrition, ensuring that you're eating the right food at the right time, as well as ensuring that you're having high quality sleep, your circadian health is on point, and that you have no blocker stopping you, and that you are feeling great and at your peak every single day. Because by doing that, you'll be able to sustain this form of healthy hustle for not just a week, not just for a month, but maybe for a whole quarter, maybe even more, right? It depends on your previous experience and a lot of things like that, right? But if you want that, if you want to optimize yourself for working long hours without burning out and sustaining and be happy every single day and feel accomplished and fulfilled, then you need to ensure that you're taking care of your body, okay? So that's one thing. Yeah, but if you just want to work 4 hours a day and just do something completely different, but the work you want to have automated, streamlined business, then you need to optimize for that, right? And find your middle in there, right? But there is nothing wrong with wanting to work every single day. And when I tried this healthy hustle type of thing, I was actually happier because I was able to not only work every single day towards what I love, but also I was able to make progress, be happy about it. And I didn't burn out because I was taking care of myself. I made sure that those things that I mentioned about your mind and body and your overall performance were on point, right? And on top of that, and on top of that, I was also spending time with my family and loved ones every single day, so I wasn't seeking this balance where I work for 5 days a week and then 2 days I just go fully, to spend time with my family and relax. I tried to balance it all in one day, and I created like a day which had 3 parts. Part number one was focused on like deep work. Part number two of the day, which was afternoon, I was focused on like other type of work, like low focus, low importance tasks, where I was like handling calls and doing a bit more work. And also I started to blend in like my workouts, my walks, my meals and stuff like that. And the part three of the day was where I recharged when I was with my family. I took care of my body and mind as well. And then I got a high quality sleep. So my day was made of like small 3 days. And that way I was able to get more done because I was efficient with my work, which is another key. If you want this healthy balance, if you want to work 7 days a week without burning out and you want to make progress, you have to be efficient. Okay, you need to optimize for efficiency no matter what, and that way you can work every single day and make progress and feel good about it without burning out. Okay, so that's the whole point. And you can also split your 1 day into 3 days, and that way you can, get more done as well and have that perception that you have 3 days instead of just one. I don't have to go crazy as well. Like I said, like you can work 10 hours a day, but you can work, like, let's say 6 to 8 hours a day, 7 days a week, and that may be enough as well. If you optimize and streamline your business correctly, as well as yourself, you'll be able to do that. So yeah, it's very dependent. And this whole hustle culture mentality and work-life balance, I don't think there is a one way to do it. As you can see, there's also a middle in there. So yeah, I think you don't have to go extreme on one side or the other. Just pick what works for you. But I wouldn't really suggest like crazy hustle mode that you forget about taking care of yourself, because that won't do you any good no matter what. Okay. Rather, if you want to work more and you want to sustain that output, then just do like a healthy hustle thing, take care of your body, but also work hard every single day. But don't forget about yourself, right? Because then it's completely useless. Because if you forget to how to sleep well, if you're not going to eat proper foods, if you're not going to take care of your body, your ability to work is going to decline, and then your results are going to suffer because of that. And yeah, if you're a type of person that really wants the work-life balance and is better when they have like 1 or 2 days completely off and they want that life, then it's absolutely fine as well. There is no right or wrong here. That's why I try to preach a lot on this channel and also with my clients, that you are the designer of your life. Okay, there is advice out there, right? There are people sharing practical advice on how to be successful, but every one of us is different. Every one of us had a different upbringing. We have different goals. We have different lives we want to live. So there is no one size fits all in this. You just have to be exposed to a couple of options and then pick one that works for you. Experiment. Be like a scientist. Try new things, form a hypothesis, and then go from there. You cannot just find one thing and believe that that's the only way to do it. There are so many ways to do it. You just need to find one that works for you. And yeah, that's everything that I wanted to share. Just wanted to share this insight with you. And yeah, let me know what you think in the comments below. Let me know what worked for you in the past and what could work for you in the future. I would love to see where you're at. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.